Today, we'll start off with the development work. The way the development work is going is I'm currently trying to get the web API to work on the production server. So we've got the production server here, which is 188.166.81.160. An issue I'm facing is that I need to get this working in a daemon, and to actually get that working as a service, I have to get the service working. I'm getting an error with that as that stands. But if I run that just on a local script, it will run the server, and the server runs as long as that I've got the computer that's running against it running. Well, it's a teething problem. I'll get over it. But here is the data server served as per se. Um, because I haven't actually got started the script that will daily update is that we're currently back to the 28th of March is the last time that was any data added. I'm just working on it. I'm gonna increase the data on there. But that's coming along, and the server's kind of up and running. We'll have to get the script finalized so that things will work better. It's quite time consuming, but there we go with that particular one. So quickly, scoot back to these three characters that we had going on in terms of investing more than they can afford to lose. That came from a particular issue and a particular guy that said that he ceased to say that. So I invented three fictitious characters that couldn't afford to invest more than afford to lose. Dan here, if we go and bother to have a look at what we've got in the past, has found himself in a situation where he's a total down of 1,400 due to certain issues in terms of where he would have been if he hadn't have put anything in. He still owes his landlord this amount of money, which he'd have owed anyway. Um, we've got Lily here. Lily was in the position where she's ended up paying more than what she would done because of the situation she was in. She's in an agreement to have half the amount of money, half the amount of PLS that's bought from a $50 per week issue. So she has this amount. So 1.8 million PLS sitting there. So there's basically the calculation is where she is. She's down $72 as per se on that. Janet, who invested the $125,000, when it hit the bottom, it was 37,000. It's now gone down to 36,000. Um, and this is the breakdown. I would argue that the return from time uh, is at least mitigating that in terms of things. So we'll see how that goes on. But generally speaking, it's not at the moment being a very good investment. We're going to have to see where things go up until about September. On myself, I'm going to put this on the video, is if I can't earn $45 a day out of the dividends from Pulse, I think I'm going to have to call that, and I'll probably go and try and find myself some work in just general work. Plumbing's something that I might have a look at if it comes to it, but that would be about the September time. So I'm hoping things kind of go okay for there, but I'll put that in the video now. So that's a promise to myself, really. Data, the EHEX collapse kind of happened there, 10th of March. So we're a good 3 weeks into it. The price has continued to go down since the announcement from about how it was not the favored child back in the day, but that's where that particularly lies. It'd be some 3 days of relative stability. Do we get stability there? Who knows? And then on the terms of everything else seems to have dropped slightly. Not tremendous amounts, but there has been a drop in the general prices going through since that time. It's just the way it is. And I was just going to pull up the Bitcoin price, and here we have it. it has dropped down from the highs, and this is probably down to the fact that there's selling from Grayscale. So after the Bitcoin ETFs came in, they're that has been where it is. So that's why the way that's going as it stands at the moment. So we're just going to have to see how things kind of go from there. Onto internet money. The dividends have more or less stabilized, going down slightly. It is producing more dividends, which I'm going to show, but it's very reliant on the price of PLS because that's what's getting paid out to. But there is, seems to be an increasing amount of dividends paid from the time token, which its price has more or less mirrored the PLS price since then. So that's kind of where that is at that level. Yeah. In terms of the amount of PLS that's been earned, I've got this particular figure here, which is the PLS earned per day for every 100,000 tokens. So as you can see, 400, 900, 700, 700 and something, 500, 280, 340, 730, 341, 178. So these are the tokens that are earned per day for that 100,000 tokens. I saw the price of 0.0024, which I believe it's at the moment. You would bring that up to 24. Yeah, that'll be $24 for that. So on a daily basis, it's producing these kinds of amounts, somewhere between 5 and 10 cents really per day. That would be uh, every 50 days earning earning about $1. Yeah, so that dollar, $10, 500 days, so 1,000 days, which would be 3 years. You'd be getting your investment back on that particular level. If it stayed the same, but we're hoping that PLS goes up, and then that would really make the investment something. Going to the internet money side, the statistics that come back, PLS post chain is where the action is really happening. Very, very small amounts of action on the other chains in terms of swapping, and because of the high costs of actually sweeping, people aren't doing it on the Ethereum side. It's not really worth the while, but people are swapping, so that you continue to see the dividends going into Pulse. So there you go with that. Um, and I will go to the YouTube channel here. George Gammon has been talking about doing a trip in uh, Chile and Argentina to kind of show you how you transact out of the system. It did lead me to say that we're working on the Internet Money Wallet. Did you know that it exists? Do you know that it takes zero information from you to use it? And KG, the founder, I'd love to see him being interviewed on the George Gowan channel. That would be uh, a real boost. And the fact that you people who've got tokens can earn from the dividends, and the fact that no information is taken, it's an easy wallet to use, um, is is something that kind of needs to it could be talked about. Here's the wallet on the desktop. You get your accounts, you get the different tokens that you've got. You can send, receive, and swap. So if you send, transfer between accounts, it is an easy wallet to use, and it's got the benefits. So it'd be great to see some sort of interview along the lines there on the Internet Money Wallet. Um, that's about all I have got to say. So, as always, I will leave the last word to KG. Thank you very much.
We appreciate every single person who has been on this journey with us. Every person who will join us on this journey, welcome. If you ever have any questions, join the Telegram community. All the resources you need are at internetmoney.io.
What is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is more than just money. Cryptocurrency is a lifestyle, a philosophy, an ecosystem, the means by which human beings to attain financial freedom, not just in the sense of multiplying their investment, but giving humans the ability to interact with money in any way that they see fit. And if that way doesn't already exist, that's the beauty of crypto, is you can create it. And that's what we've done here. Internet money is the future. Internet money is